welcome back to another episode of Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nike Sacai Clot LD Waffle in the Orange Blaze colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. And welcome back to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Feel free to leave me any comments or questions you may have down below. Hit that notification bell because we have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on, as well as be sure to check out that join button. We've got some amazing membership perks on there, as well as an amazing merch store. So be sure to head on over to that website after this video is over. As mentioned earlier, we are going to be talking about a triple collaboration that was done with Nike, Sacai, and Clot on the LD Waffle in the Orange Blaze colorway. So we're going to talk about the overview. I've also got some other Clot collaborations that were done with Nike, so I'm going to bring those out and show you the key similarities with colors that we're used to seeing with Clot. And then I'm also going to bring out some other Sacai LD waffles that have dropped, and I want you to let me know in the comments what has been your favorite colorway that has dropped thus far. All right, after that, we'll jump into size and fit, followed by styling. This is a fun color to work with. As you know, I've already styled this exact colorway, so this was definitely not unknown to me. Then we're going to conclude with how these are doing on the resale market. All right, so let's jump into the overview on this. This is such a cool collaboration. Obviously, it's a triple collaboration, which I'm kind of getting used to on the LD waffles. One of my favorite silhouettes to this day, and it's just really cool because it's a mashup of the LDV as well as the waffle racer. So Chitosi Abe has definitely created just such a really cool hybrid of the shoe and has done a great job with partnering with other companies such as Undercover this time around. It is Clot and Nike again. So let's start up from the front here. We've got this really cool transparent upper. You can really see through this. I wore some bright colored socks so that you could see how sheer this is on the toe region. We've got some just nice simplistic beige light tan leather going on the front of that toe. As we work our way up, we're seeing the dual laces that we're used to seeing with Sacai in that orange and beige colorway. Then one of the subtle colors that I do love that Clot tends to use are hints of this kind of lime green colorway, which I think really just vibes and pops with the reds and the orange tones. So we've got the dual tongue here with that exposed mesh on the top of the front, and we've got it in an orange colorway as well as a red, and we've got the Nike Sacai at the top there and Nike Sportswear on the bottom. And then for the eyelets, we've got just a nice simplistic leather in that beige colorway. So let's take a look at those details and then move on to the side panels. So if you aren't feeling the laces in the color combo that they are in currently, they also gave you an additional set of red laces, which I think will pair quite nicely. I would probably swap these out for the orange with that beige, but I do love that they give you this option because I think the red really does pop off of just the nice beige colorway. All right, now let's move on to the side panel. So again, we've got more of that transparent mesh, which I think is really cool because again, you can see your sock through that. We've got the really cool snake print on the Nike swoosh, which we're actually used to seeing. This is definitely taking vibes from the original Air Max 1, and that was the collaboration that was done with Nike and Clot, and they use that snakeskin material again on the swoosh mark. They've added that to this whole silhouette, and underneath that we've got just a plain simplistic red swoosh. As we work our way around more of that beige suede, we've got the Nike Sacai, and again the Clot triple. We've got a triple branding on the back here, which is really cool on the orange leather. Working our way to the other side, again the dual swooshes. And on the inside, we've got Nike, Sacai, and Clot on a beige insole, and the shoe is then completed with this overextension of the midsole in orange, and underneath that, we've got red and a nice gum bottom. Let's take a look at those final details. All right, so I'm actually just gonna bring over some of my other Clot shoes that I have in my collection that I'm absolutely in love with. So we've got the Clots on the 14s, and one of the things I love about this is just how Clot tends to use some kind of similar colorways. They're really good with using kind of these beige and tan colors, and I love just kind of the pops of pink that they used in this specific shoe. It's kind of giving me a similar vibe, but it is more identical since it is taking inspiration from the 2016 Air Max 1. And this is pretty much a replica of that. As you can see, this colorway matches this shoe to a T. We've just kind of swapped the red snakeskin swoosh for an orange one, but underneath that we do have that red hue on the swoosh underneath. And again, we're used to kind of seeing this whole orange on the midsole. We're still getting that on this colorway option as well. And this was obviously based on reflexology with the foot, so this is definitely where the idea for the colors came from and stemmed from on this colorway. Now let me just bring out again, we've got the fragments that also came out prior to this one. So I would love to hear all of your opinions. Which one out of the three that have dropped so far do you prefer for the colorway on the LD Waffle? Are you more of a navy, a gray, or do you like the Clot color scheme that we've got going on here? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's jump into a size and fit on these. So I'm a 7.5 in men's, which is equivalent to a woman's size 9. I do have high arch, narrow feet. And on this one, I would say stick true to size. Definitely a little bit narrow on this specific silhouette, but it's very comfortable, especially for somebody like me who has narrow, high arch feet. If you do have wider feet that are on the flat side, this could also differentiate a completely different size that may work better for you. But if you do have a similar foot shape and you do have high arches like myself, I would recommend just sticking true to size on this one. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, this is just such a great, fun colorway to work with as we're getting into the fall season. I think this is going to be such an insanely cool colorway that I'm going to add with a lot of my kind of monochromatic nude color options. So for the first look, it was very monochromatic, and I decided to pair this with some cream pants with a nice wool top in a beige colorway, which I feel like really kind of match the beige color tones in this specific color, but it also brought more attention to the shoe and really made it look as though it was the statement piece. For the second look, I decided to dress it with a more colorful option, this time in this really cool orange plaid top that has some kind of deeper reds and darker orange hues in it, which I think really just paired nicely with the shoe. Underneath, I wore just a simple orange bralette and some mom denim jeans in just a light denim colorway. For the last and final look, I really wanted to bring a fun print into the mix. So this time I wanted to rock this with this cow print halter dress. And I paired that with this really nice green handkerchief, which I think really pulled from the green hues in the shoe. I really wanted to bring some green out just because I think that it's kind of downplayed and more subdued in the shoe. So I wanted to bring that out in my third look. You let me know down below what was your favorite look out of the three, or how would you style these shoes?
In love with a stranger, the girl is a gamer. I just want a gamer. It's all in the game. She's a regular player. The girl is a gamer. I just want a gamer. I went in your profile, exotic and so wild. Points ranking up cause your hella was so high. Trolls try to flex but they stuntin', it's hella lies. I send in and drop and make you like all the other guys. Diamond door, you looking soft. The Harley Quinn, the Laura Croft. I play to win, so what's the cost? Just about to close the tab and then you had to go and pop up on my screen. Looking like a beauty queen. Laser lights and moonbeams. My super future fantasy. I think I'm in danger. In love with a stranger. The girl is a gamer. I just want a gamer. It's all in the game. She's a regular player. The girl is a gamer. I just want a gamer. When she pops up on my screen, she pops up. She pops up. She pops up on my screen. Pops up in my dreams. She pops up in my dreams. Up in my screen. Looking like a beauty queen. Laser lights and moonbeams. My super future fantasy.
Now let's conclude with the resale on how these are doing. So these retailed for $170, and depending on what size you are, these are going between $240 to $275 on the resale market. All right, that's it for this unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you have not already. Give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions that you may have, be sure to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we literally have so many shoes to pump out this week, and I don't want you to miss out on those. Also, be sure to check out that join button because we've got some amazing membership perks on there, as well as an amazing merch store. So if you're looking to add some shade items to your wardrobe, be sure to check out that website after this video is over. All right, that's it for this episode. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next video.